Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and now let's talk about the larger lights, the ceiling light. Okay, just now we have watched the smart downlight, so now let's look at the larger one, the ceiling light. So basically it has all these standard functions listed on the packaging, and it also mentions the energy level is on the A grades. Okay, it's a LED ceiling light. Okay, so it says there is no flickering and protects eyesight and sorts. Alright, okay, so this is how the packaging looks like. Pretty simple, a straightforward one. And there's a QR code as well, as usual, for app downloads. Okay, alright, so in the box, actually it contains the ceiling light itself with some bubble wraps protection. Okay, so let's remove it out and see, besides on the lamp, what do we have inside the box. Okay, the design is white and blue, and it also has some shining patterns, right? The glittering effect. I think yes, it does say on the packaging box, right? There are some glittering effects, so we can see it on the lighting surface already. So we see how it goes when we switch it on. Okay, now let's connect it to power and I'll download the app. It's called Lamp Smart Pro, right, from the Play Store. And as usual, there is a section for me to add the lamp. Okay, and it also asks me where is the lamp located, and I get to put a name. Then I need to follow the instruction to connect to the light. Okay, so I connect it through Bluetooth. There is also this paperwork. Okay, alright, the app has been installed. The name called Lamp Smart Pro. Okay, it connects through Bluetooth. Okay, and the paperwork actually mentions about various ways to remote control with the light. And since we don't have a remote control in this version, we will use the app version, right? There are simple instructions over here, and it says I need to do the pairing once I switch it on within 5 seconds. Yeah, okay, and here are also some guides on the Tianmao Jingling, the China version of voice assistant. Okay, the smart home system. Alright, so let's switch on the app. And of course I've added the light already, and I've added in my bedroom. Okay, so once I switch it on, and yes, it's about all the same. You get sliders of color temperature, slider of the dimming brightness and all that. Okay, so yes, this is the dimming. And of course yeah, here you can see the glittering effects more obviously, right? There are some shining ones, like stars in the sky. Yeah, as suggested in the box packaging, right? They are like stars in the sky kind of effect. Okay, so yes, I think it looks pretty nice, pretty beautiful. Alright, so okay, let's see what more we can play with it here. Okay, the usual one, the color temperature slider. Okay, pretty standard. Yeah, pretty standard. And it's more like you want it to be a more yellow one or more white one, right? The ambience, right? Then of course below there are also a couple of buttons for you to actually quickly set the color temperature without sliding. There is all these ones, like the first button is called W, warm, and then Y is called yellow. Probably it's pretty yellow now. And there are neutral, right? Neutral means probably somewhere in the middle, I guess. Alright, okay, then there are also something like night mode, I suppose. Night mode means yeah, the dimming goes all the way to the lower part. Alright, and of course this light bulb, I got to find out what it does, right? And RGB, actually it means it cycles through the RGB lighting, okay, continuously. Alright, so yeah, these are the pretty basic ones, including the voice assistant button. Okay, yep, so yeah, pretty standard. The point here is convenience. Okay, when you have your whole house fitted with these lightings, then you don't have to access a lot of all these switches on the wall, right? With a single phone, you can conveniently control them wherever you are, right? And if you connected to Wi-Fi, you can even do that while you're not at home. That's the thing about all these so-called smart homes, right? Connecting all your lightings and electrical appliances through the internet and then use it on the phone. That is all what the smart home, smart apps are all about, right? Okay, so yes, and of course there are locations, right, in this app where you can define different locations, and then you add the number of lamps and electrical things to it. All right, so yep, actually nothing fancy, nothing complicated. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Yeah, and of course for the pricing, it's pretty affordable as well. The pricing is at 170 a piece, if I remember correctly, which is a pretty good price already for this size of ceiling light with all these controllable functions. Alright, so yes, of course in your house you must have Wi-Fi and the phone Bluetooth must be on, like shown in my phone here. Okay, these are basic needs for home anyway, right? Everybody has this at home nowadays. Okay, so okay, I think that's about it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.